Y'all know nothing about this. You need to pay attention. Sit back and relax. It's time for Goodall's Country Kitchen. All right, I'm back here in the mountains of eastern Kentucky in a little town of Ravenna, outside of Irvine, Kentucky, and I'm at the WIGWAM Drive-In. Been here since 1957. They still have the drive-in curb service. It's one of the last of the old-time drive-ins. Same family has owned it for 68 years. The lady that owns it, her husband is the grandson of the original owners, Earl and Mabel. So I love it when I go to a place and it still stays in the family. Known, of course, for great burgers and known as being the home of the Country Boy Burger. Of course, you know I'm going to get one of them. I've been here for over an hour kind of waiting for this place to clear out. This is the busiest little place you just wouldn't believe for a little town this size. I think half the town must have been in here for lunch. If you have not hit the subscribe button and notification bell, please do so. I got too many viewers that have not subscribed yet. 80% of the viewers have not done so. So please help me out, get on board, hit the subscribe button. All right, I'm going to go on in there and tell you more about the place. I've talked to probably 50 people coming and going in here, and these folks around here are the nicest folks you ever want to meet. That's just the way it is down here in eastern Kentucky. All right, enough gun flapping. I want to go on in now. All right, it's cleared out enough now. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a tour because I don't think it's ever going to completely clear out. But you got to see, they just got through with a big rush. So excuse the tables and dishes. That just shows you that they've been busy. That's a good thing. They got the merch section over here and get hats, shirts, all kinds of bright ups. Ain't no shortage of awards here. And just quaint, and nothing has changed in 68 years. Look at these pies. I already got my order in for the chocolate. They got the nice quaint booths over here. And if you want to sit at the counter, they got a pretty good size old counter here. All right, you see the old country style griddle. They know how to do it. Flat top griddle. Oh yeah. What do y'all use, 80/20?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Lots of flavor. All right, take a little tour through the menu here real quick. You see there, they got all the good breakfast items. Biscuits and gravy, all kinds of sandwiches. And they serve dinners and a daily special. Today's special is catfish. And by the way, they call this the wigwam because you saw out there in front of the building, the roof is shaped like a teepee. You see there, that teepee there. So when they bought the building and opened it as a restaurant in 1957, they just went ahead and called it the wigwam. Okay, gives you the backstory on the back of the menu there. You see the original owners there, Earl and Mabel, owned and operated by their granddaughter-in-law. All right, here comes Sarah, by the way.
Hey.
Your nice friendly server today.
your country boy box.
All right. Look at here. This is the country boy. Does it come with all the fixings? Yep. Yep. Sure does. Look here. Double decker with cheese, sesame seed bun, old school crinkle cut fries, bowl of beans, and that ain't no child's portion. And it comes with the fried cornbread and slaw.
We'll let you enjoy that.
All right. I appreciate it.
When you're done with that, with your next.
All right. Yeah, we're going to have 3 shifts of food today. There you go. The famous country boy. Quit fronting. Looks like each patty's a 1/4 pound, so 1/2 pound, double cheese, double decker bun, and you know right off the bat, I'm coming with the ketchup. It's almost 2 o'clock, and I haven't eaten since last night. So you know I'm about ready to mule kick somebody up in here if I don't hurry up and get this food in. Now, I was told that their slaw is well known around these parts. Looks like a good mayonnaise-based country slaw, carrots in it, fresh cut.
Chocolate, coconut, peanut butter, and
Good country slaw. I'm so hungry. I had to warn these nice ladies next door in the booth next to me. I gave them forewarning. If this food's as good as I've been told it is, I hope they don't get offended by the animal noises. They're about ready to witness a quadruple snapping turtle move. Wash it down a little diet. 2 weeks from now, we're going to be going down to Gulf Shores, Alabama for fall break. I'm going to be doing some videos down there, a little mini series of beach food. But if you're staying back home and you want to do a little staycation, I recommend you go to Cave City. You could spend 3 or 4 days there going to all the caves, activities, and what would be more cool than letting your kids spend the night in a teepee? That's why if you want the full experience, you got to stay and spend the night at Wigwam Village number 2. Very historic, been there since 1937. When planning your next visit to the Mammoth Cave area, your trip wouldn't be complete without staying at historic Wigwam Village number 2. Located in the heart of cave country, Wigwam Village is just a stone's throw away from all the other caves and attractions. 1 and 2 bed teepees are available, and although built in 1937, Wigwam Village has been updated and restored with all your modern day conveniences. How cool would it be for your kids to spend the night in a teepee? Be sure and mention this ad and get a free souvenir, so give them a call today and make your reservations. Let me tell you about these crinkle cut fries. You see they're cooked perfect, not floppy. They got the good backbone to it. This is one of the items I didn't intend on eating when I came here. But when they talked about their beans and cornbread, I had to get it. And they gave me a whole slice of onion. You already know, I travel with grace, so it's going to get showered in grace. I ain't got time for these lids. Pinto beans. Look at that fried cornbread. Raise your chin up. Ain't nothing more country than some good beans and cornbread. Now, y'all know how I do it. I like to take the cornbread and just mix it all up. Quit fronting. So, you know, I love it when I run into items that I haven't had before. Now, I've heard of a chuck wagon before, but never had one, never seen one. So here it is. Look at there. They ain't stingy with the onion either. Tomatoes, lettuce, onion, pickle. But this is a breaded beef patty, which you see there on a nice oversized sesame seed bun. Put that there. Come on. I can't work with a plate that small. I got to put it on an adult size plate. I like these old school ketchup bottles. Right off the bat, ketchup dip. This reminds me of the old beef patties used to get it in the cafeteria when I was in high school. It's got the crunchiness on the outside of the patty, juicy and tender on the inside, crunchiness of all those fresh vegetables on there, and on that bun. Wash it down with some of these fries. Now, a little crispy, cool slaw. What I like about this slaw, it just has a hint of sugar in it. I don't like slaw that's overpowered and too sweet. I've already run into 4 different tables of people in here that watch my show. It's unbelievable. I am so far off the beaten path, and I still run into people that watch the show. I just really appreciate everybody that supports the channel. And stick around toward the end, because I took some pictures with some of them. I'll show you some of the folks I ran into. All right, I'm still working on this country boy. But this right here could be the showstopper. One of the customers here recommended it to me. It's the Southern BLT. Of course, it's got your bacon, lettuce, tomato. But there is what I say could be the showstopper. It's got the fried green tomato on it. They ain't stingy on the bacon either. Look at there. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, is he really going to take a bite out of that stacked up like that? Well, you already know I am. But not until I put some onion on it. I've got to have onion on everything. See, if you stack it up like that, it gives you the full cranial flavor burst. You're like getting all the flavor all at one time. There we go. Look at that. 2 layers of bacon. I guarantee you that green tomato is homegrown. So far, everything I've had here is fantastic. Now, I ain't leaving here till I finish this country boy. But one thing I forgot to tell y'all, it comes with slaw on it. Their famous slaw. So you get the best of everything on here. All right, we have our other server, Allie, and she's bringing dessert. What we got here, Allie?
With pie and a glass of cold milk.
All right, there you go. When you got that dessert, you got to have that tall, cool, cold glass of milk. Thank you, Allie.
You're welcome.
All right, chocolate meringue. Look there. Mmm. Mmm. That meringue tastes homemade.
It is homemade.
Did you hear that? Homemade. Mmm. I was trying to be proper, but y'all know I wasn't raised right because you eat some of this chocolate meringue pie, the animal noises are going to come out. Mmm. Raise that chin up. All right, when you have that chocolate pie, anything chocolate, you got to have cold milk. All right, I couldn't get out of here without talking to Sarah. She's kind of famous around these parts, I hear. Been on the newspaper this week, now YouTube. You've been working here at the WIGWAM Drive-In.
3.5 years.
3.5 years. And are you from here in Ravenna?
Actually, I'm from about a mile down the road.
Okay. Is the post office box Ravenna?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But we don't have a post office in Ravenna. We have one in Irvine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little town.
All right. So, you know, I always ask people this when I go places. You know, I drove 2 hours almost to get here, and I did my research, so I already knew it was going to be good. But can you tell us some things that set you all apart that would want to make folks like me make the drive from, say, Louisville or Tennessee to come all the way here and make it worth their while to eat here?
Well, we've got good home-style cooking, fresh, and then we've got good service. We've got a bunch of good girls that work here. It's a good family restaurant. We like to bring kids down. We don't care if they're loud. We like all that. So we like to we're a big family restaurant. So.
And speaking of family, the customers are even nice here. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think there was one customer in there that didn't talk to me. Just friendly folks out here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We have some good customers.
So what else is there goes on here, like say Irvine down the street and here at Ravenna? What are the big things? Y'all got like big festivals
Well,
here?
we have the Mushroom Festival, which is in April. It just passed. So it's like, the moral mushrooms, like the, land-dried fish, whatever they call them.
Morel mushrooms?
Yeah,
I was
it.
thinking you're going to be talking about them good mushrooms.
Yeah, no.
Get that hippie groove on? No.
They probably have some of them down here, but
Right.
I don't know where you get them at.
Underneath cow patties.
Yep.
I don't know how I know that. But.
Yeah, well, I do.
Yeah.
And then we just had a railroad festival. That's like where they do the railroad. They can go on train rides and all that. So, other than that, there's the Red River Gorge is about 15 minutes away. We get a lot of people from
that's
there.
right.
Natural Bridge. So.
Yeah, I had to cross Red River
Yep.
to get here, just outside Irvine.
So it's a beautiful place up there. They come down to visit from there, and we've got a moonshine place right up the road. We get a lot of people for that. So
Homemade moonshine.
homemade moonshine.
Wow.
Yep. It's just small town living.
I'm telling you right now, I could not believe it. When I got the check, no discount, none of that. Tell them how much my check was.
$25.
Can you believe it? 2 burgers, a BLT with fried green tomato, bowl of beans, piece of pie, Diet Coke, cold milk, 7 items, $25. I thought they gave me half off or something, but they weren't even fronting.
No
That's
discount.
what it is.
Yep.
Hold this a second, would you?
Yes, sir.
And on the way out the door, guess what else I got? Look at this. Hot pink. Y'all don't know nothing about this. All right.
Yeah.
Man, what a beautiful day. The drive, the Kentucky Mountain Parkway, up Highway 89. You're not going to get a more beautiful drive. Mountains off to both sides of you. And there ain't nothing more beautiful than the mountains of Eastern Kentucky. So I recommend you get down here, make a day of it, spend time shopping in Ravenna, Irvine, and finish your day off at lunch here at WIGWAM.
We'd love to see you.
All right, well, I really appreciate your time,
you.
Sarah.
Thank you.
And
Thank
y'all
you.
don't know nothing about this WIGWAM Drive-In.
Thank
See,
you.
one of my know the facts.